Hello people, it's Razon1 here. I've decided to do this short video about the new Baku circuit in Azerbaijan because although it was only free practice, only free practice 1 and 2 today, I think it was dramatic with a lot of people going off the track and having spins and all that. The thing is, what I don't get is the fact that people kept on going on about not too much runoff areas, and that it wasn't exactly safe, and all that might not be safe. Yes, it does. It is a bit tight in places, but my argument is, if it wasn't safe, then the FIA wouldn't have passed the given the go ahead for the race to take place in the first place. And my other point too is that I don't think it's much worse in terms of space than in terms of runoff areas than Monaco. I mean, where have the drivers not got any cojones, which is the Spanish word for family jewels, if you get my drift. I mean, they keep on moaning about all these safety and all that, and I mean runoff areas and that you can't turn and all that. So does that mean we've got to get rid of Monaco as well because it's outdated? And also I've had an idea, because Jenson Button was the one that made these comments. Jenson Button was the one that made these comments. So my argument is, why don't the architects get an ex racing driver on board, like they have in the Stewart, when they do like the stewards have, to advise them on safety and all that. So I mean, it would save a lot of hassle and money and all that, you see. So, and that's just my opinion. What do you think? I'll be putting on. I'll be creating a poll using the YouTube editor at the end of this video. So I'm looking forward to the race anyway. So I hope it's a good one. I'm probably not gonna do any for tomorrow's free practice, unless something majorly happens, or I might just put it in the one for the that I do for the qualifying. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My target is to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the season. So get subscribing, guys. All right. Thank you. Bye. Hello, people. It's Raz on a one here. This time around, I'm going to be giving you a roundup on of both the quali- the qualifying and the race. I had a full audio version prepared for both of them because I watched the Grand Prix in bed because I wasn't feeling very well. But unfortunately, I lost the um, lost the recording because I pressed the wrong button. To be more precise, I trimmed I trimmed it I trimmed it the wrong way, so too much, and I can't remember how to get it back. So I'm gonna do this from memory. So the Sergio Perez got a front got second place in qualifying, but because due to a crash in free practice 3 right at the end, they Force India had to change gearbox, which carries a 5-place grid penalty. So he had to start from seventh place. Yeah. So, and the other surprise was that Hamilton did an uncharacteristic crash in qualifying, as well, right in Q3, I do believe it was, which dropped him all the way down to 10th position. Yeah, Nico Rosberg got pole position, and Vettel got second, and Ricardo, I think got third. Although I'm not too sure about that right now. Anyway, the race turned out to be won by Nico Rosberg in dramatic style. In some during parts of the race, there was he had a 20-second advantage over his nearest rivals. So it was a clear run for Nico Rosberg. Hamilton managed to get up to 5th after being stuck in he was stuck in the wrong engine mode, in the wrong engine settings for most of the race. Unlike Nico Rosberg, who was also in the same had the same problem, but he was able to correct it himself. And as we all know, the rules forbid the race engineers to give instructions to the drivers, which means that obviously Peter Bonington couldn't couldn't tell Hamilton what was wrong. So at one point Hamilton was saying, "I might lose this race because I'm gonna try and reset everything." And all Peter Bonington replied was, we don't advise you to do that, Lewis. Now, my my question to you is, is that already was that already driving? Was that already breaking the rules? I'm not too sure. Um, but um, but the same thing happened to Kimi. Kimi had a problem. Kimi Räikkönen had a problem as well, which where he asked the race engineer whether he could just say yes on it. Kimi Räikkönen had a similar issue, and he basically had got given the same instruction as Lewis Hamilton, and so a lot of drivers seem to have struggled with settings this time round, but I was amazed by Sergio Perez because he actually ended up in third place again, finishing in third place, and I actually believe that that Force India is slowly but surely becoming a top team, or at least best of the rest. So unlike, I don't understand why a lot of people are saying, why isn't Sergio Perez being looked at a top team? Because as far as I'm concerned, Force India is doing a massively good job. So it was Nico Rosberg who finished first, which means he extends his championship lead back to 24 points at the top of the championship. So it was Nico Rosberg first, Sebastian Vettel second, and Sergio Perez third. So there was only 4 retirements, which included Daniel Kvyat first. He retired first. Then it was Carlos Sainz. So both Toro Rossos are were out of the race. Now, and then Wehrlein, who had his first retirement of the season as well. I actually was quite impressed with Pascal Wehrlein at some stage, because he was really high up at one stage. Granted, it was only because a lot of people had done their pit stops, because a lot of people had done their pit stops, and that sort of washed them up the order a bit. Nevertheless, I think it was a good showing from Wehrlein. So but then also the fourth and final retirement was Fernando Alonso, which was really frustrating, because at one point he was lying he was in a good position of the race. So all in all, I think it was a good first European Grand Prix held in Azerbaijan. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, people. Let's get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the season. Any tips, hints, and feedback is always appreciated. Good or bad, I don't really care. Yeah. So I think Rosberg is still in with a good chance of getting the championship. So I can't wait until the next race in Austria comes about, which is in 2 weeks. Don't forget, I've said at the beginning of the season, I said that I will do the review on in German-speaking countries in both languages. I might do it. I think I'm gonna do it in subtitles, because I did try and do it in both. I did try a couple of dry runs with both languages. Most notably the one where I talked about the driver swap between Verstappen and Kvyat, but that, within hindsight, I think, looking back on it, I think that wasn't the greatest way of doing it. I think I'm gonna do it with subtitles. If anybody's got any other ideas on how to do 2 languages, to integrate 2 languages within a video, let me know, because I'm still learning. Yeah, but that concludes my roundup for the European Grand Prix this weekend, and I'll see you all in 2 weeks' time in Austria for the Austrian Grand Prix review. All right, speak to you later. Bye.